Hi, everybody. This is Demay Wiggins with the Thousand Pip Club. And if you're watching this, then you are a member of the Thousand Pip Club, and you are listening to this and viewing it in order to learn how to use the forums. Now, the forums are very, very simple. I'll start with the home page here. First thing that is very, very important, and I learned this the hard way, is that you absolutely must be logged in to post on the forums because Christopher, per our instructions, has locked out the general public. Some of the forums are available for the public to see, but they can't post on them. So you must be logged in, or you will not even be able to see the thread or the option to start a new thread or to reply. So let's go to the forum here. We have, if you've been on forums before, then, well, if you've been on forums and used them before, you're probably not watching this because you don't need to. Using forums is very simple. You can see that forums are broken down, that you have like your main forum, which this is like everything, the whole board. And then within the main forum, we have several categories. And I apologize, there's one missing here, and we'll get it up as soon as possible, called General Announcements. But for right now, we have Market Reviews, Fundamentals, Support and Resistance, which includes Kijun and Tenkan and Fibonacci. We wanted both conventional and unconventional support and resistance for you. Charts and potential entries, interest rate sentiment and T-charts, option barriers, corrections, and suggestions. And again, we're going to add one called general announcements or general thoughts. So let's just talk. Underneath each of these is the ability to put what we call child boards. So here we have one under fundamentals. We're going to do kind of a sub forum where Dana and Paul will be posting their Eurozone outlook every day. And this will make it so much easier for you to go in and very quickly find out where the fundamentals in Europe were on a specific date. Now, if we can find someone who's willing to take on the North America zone outlook, or even the Asian zone outlook, and we're looking for volunteers here. Would love to have that. There'll be additional boards underneath the the fundamentals forum. So you can see no post yet because we haven't actually started it. We're actually having a meeting with Dana and Paul tomorrow to teach them how to do this. Support and resistance, Kijun and Tenkan and Fibonacci. And like I said, we're doing both conventional and unconventional. And this is really the child boards, one for the dollar yen, and another one, Tenkan, on the Tenkan support and resistance on euro dollar. And so you can actually have topics underneath these boards. So we'll get to that in just a minute. Charts and potential entries. What we're hoping to see here is people begin very strong discussions about charts that they're studying, whether it's one of the chart studies that's posted on the site, or it's something that you notice on a chart that you're studying yourself. Particularly, I think it would be very helpful if you mention to others that you're seeing a reversal formation, a conversion, or a V bounce. Certainly everybody's interested in those potential entries. So if you could talk about that, that would be wonderful. Interest rate sentiment and T-chart. What we're looking for here, and obviously, you can post anything you want to on these as long as you're using, as long as you're being respectful to other people and you're using good judgment with what you put on there. But what we're looking on interest rate sentiment and T-charts is we're looking for people to start talking about what are the changing conditions that they're seeing in the various economies that may relate to a change in the interest rate sentiment. We all know what the interest rates are. We should be able to. It's right on FX Daily or on our T-charts. But if we're seeing things that may change the market sentiment and make people, which would in fact drive that currency up or down, we want to put that there. And option barriers, we used to get a lot more information on the Yahoo board on option barriers, and we're hoping that people, as they run across it, and I see them myself from time to time and haven't taken the time to put them on the board, but I'm going to certainly start doing that now. Post it here because everybody's interested in that as it impacts our trades. Again, corrections and suggestions. Whether you're just pointing out that I missed a definition or a term on the Correctionary, our dictionary, or if you think we've actually gotten something wrong in one of the videos or one of the articles or the chart studies, please point it out here. Or if there's something missing or something's not working, if you'll let us know, we really would appreciate that. So you can see if we go, let's see if we go to fundamental forums here, and you can see underneath the fundamental forum, we've got the Eurozone outlook and an option to put a new thread. Or if you want to put another thread somewhere else under the main forum, you can do that as well. Okay, so let's say right now, and this particular item was put under the market reviews because there was no general announcements or general market issues forum out there, which we're working on. But the post that Jeff did originally yesterday on the proposed CFTC rule requiring margin has gotten some activity here. So we can take a look at it. First of all, when we click on that topic, and that's actually a topic within the post, the forum there. And you can see an option of new thread, reply to the topic. So I can hit a reply or I can start something with a whole new title. Either way. And I unsubscribe. It says unsubscribe because I'm currently subscribed to this, which means that anybody who posts anything on this topic, it will actually, I will be alerted to it in email, so I'll know to come and look at it. You can see the last thing, or see the first thing, Mike Andrews posted everything, or posted the letter that he wrote to Mr. Staywick at CFTC. We then got Jeff's thoughts on the next item down. We've gotten my letter that I wrote, and I posted that just today. And then there's a comment from, I believe, Bob Domino, and then I responded to him. So, when I responded to him, I hit reply as opposed to new thread, which is why I went right into this area right here. Now, if I wanted to find out about, you can look on, and we'll talk about your own profile in just a moment. But if I see that Mike Andrews, and I think he's particularly brilliant myself, and I want to find out more about him, I can go and see the profile information that he has posted and made available just by clicking on his name. So I can find out information from him very easily, only because he's allowed it to happen. Now I can also put information on myself. As you can see, I've got the barest of information, and will endeavor to improve that in the future. But I have an option to put in an avatar, and it can be, I can choose one of these pictures. I can go and post, submit a new one for upload, so I can go out on the internet or on my own PC and pick it up and bring it on. Or I can choose one of theirs, or I can just go without. I'm probably going to pick one. A lot of people want to put their pictures on there. I'm thinking about it. I'll let you know. So the next items, the profile information, we already saw that. And then also a list, and people can see what I'm interested in because I list here what I'm subscribing to. And my favorites, I don't have any right now. So now the key thing that you want to do every day to make sure, because people get a little confused with all the different forums, is go to, you see across here, you see show latest post. That's really the place where you're going to find the most recent posts that I'm put out there that may be useful to you. Or if you're following a particular board, I just go right back here to get me to that main board. And we're hoping to get a lot of activity on this, and hoping that you will all participate. And just one more time, you must be signed in order to post on the forum. Thank you very much.